Hi, in this video we're going to see about a Java web application project which is entitled as Online Dance Studio Choreographer Booking System. Before seeing the execution of the project, let me brief about this project. Today, dance has become a very popular thing that people wanted to learn dance from a professional choreographer or from a professional dance studio. So in the traditional methods, finding a professional choreographer or going for a dance studio is a time consuming and an insufficient one. So to make this process very simpler, we have developed this online dance studio choreographer booking system. So this project is developed using Java, and for the front end we have used JSP, CSS and JavaScript, and for the database we have used MySQL. So in this project, the users can able to browse the available choreographer. They can book for the choreographer in-house or to the studio, and they can see the attendance, and they can provide the feedbacks to the choreographer, and they can receive the rewards, and everything is all being maintained in a very perfect structured platform. So coming to the existing system, so as mentioned, in the existing system or the traditional methods, finding and booking a choreographer is a tedious process, because we wanted to get some recommendations from other people and wanted to go directly to the dance studios and see the list of available choreographers, because in the dance we have various kinds of dancers. So they wanted to see according to the required dance type, and also if you wanted to book for the sessions, so if the session is already booked by others, we cannot know about that in the manual process kinds of things. And also the attendance tracking, and they cannot able to see that the attendance, which date they attend, present or absent kinds of things. So everything is an unstructured format. So those details are being described in the existing system. And coming to the disadvantages of the existing system, the main disadvantages are lack of centralized management, time consuming booking process, limited availability information, manual attendance tracking, unstructured feedback system, inefficient reward system, limited user engagement insights, difficulty in expanding services, lack of data security and backup. So these are all the main disadvantages of the existing system. Coming to the proposed system, so to overcome all these issues, we have proposed an online dance studio choreographer booking system. It is a web-based application which we are going to develop using Java for the backend process, and JSP, CSS, JavaScript for the front end, and database for the MySQL part. So in this proposed system, we'll be having three entities: choreographer, user, and admin. So as I said, there are different types of dance types. Here we are going to consider Western dance, modern dance, jazz dance, hip hop dance, ballad dance kinds of thing. So the users will be logged into the system, and they can see the available choreographers based on the dance type, and they can book it, and all the processes being explained in the proposed system. And then coming to the advantage of the proposed system, so the main advantages are centralized management, automated booking process, real-time availability status, user-friendly interface, efficient attendance tracking, structured feedback system, reward system integration, secure and reliable transaction, admin monitoring and analytics, scalability and flexibility, improved communication, time and cost efficiency, or the main advantages of proposed system. Those are being elaborated in this part of advantages of proposed system. And coming to the system architecture, as I said, there are three entities: admin, choreographers, and user. So the admin can view all the details of the choreographers, users, bookings made, attendance, rewards, and they can see the feedbacks, and they have a dynamic graph part. And coming to the choreographers, they can able to see the bookings made to them, and they can add the attendance and view attendance. They can view the feedback that is provided by the users. In the user part, they can see the choreographers who are all available, and they can book the choreographer whichever they wanted, and they can see the booking status, whether it is accepted, rejected, or kinds of thing, and they can see the attendance, and they can see the reward points that are provided by the choreographers, and they can provide feedbacks to the choreographers. So those details are being explained in this system architecture, and these are the modules of the project, and these are the module description of the project. Coming to the system requirements, these are all the minimum hardware requirements. And coming to the software requirements, this project can be executed in Windows 10 or 11. The coding language we have used is Java. Frontend part contains JSP, CSS, JavaScript. JDK version is JDK 23.0.1. IDE tools Apache, NetBeans IDE 24. Tomcat server version is Apache Tomcat 9.0.84. Database is MySQL. So now let us see the execution of the project. So first open your Apache NetBeans IDE. First step is you need to import the project into the NetBeans IDE. So just go to the file menu and click open project. Now go to the project source code location where you will be having the source code folder. Inside that we have this dance studio. Just select this and click open project. Now kindly wait till the complete project is loaded into the NetBeans IDE. It takes some time. Meanwhile, let us attach the database in the MySQL. So just go to the MySQL administrator. Just log in with the username and password as root and click OK. So now in the left side panel you can see the restore option. The right side panel you can see the open backup file. Just select this open backup file. Now go to the project source solution. Inside that we have the database folder. Inside that we have the database file. Just select this and click start restore. So now you can see the restore operation was finished successfully message. So we can close this MySQL administrator because we have successfully attached the database. Coming back to the NetBeans IDE, the project is now loaded. So now let us execute it. So just select this and right click it and then click run and kindly wait for a few minutes. Now it asks for the authentication for the Tomcat server. And now you can see the project home screen, a welcome screen with the project title Online Dance Studio Choreographer Booking System. So here we have three entities: choreographer, user, admin kinds of thing. Let us show the things one by one. First let me go to the choreographer. So just go to the choreographer part. So as I don't have any choreographer registered, so let me create choreographers by clicking the new choreographer. Click here option. So it will be navigated to the registration form where the choreographer can be entered and registered. So now let me create a first choreographer called JP, password, dance type. Here you can see the dance type: western dance, modern dance, jazz dance, hip hop dance and ballad dance. So kindly note that whichever the dance type you are selecting in the choreographer part, so that will be only visible to the user part. So first for this I'll just select the western dance. I'll just enter the email ID, mail and date of birth, address, mobile number. So now I'll click register. So now you can see the choreographer registered successfully message. So similarly I'll just create some other choreographers also quickly so that you can just see the details of it. So now let me create I have created JP for the choreographer dance type as western dance. So similarly I'll create some other users also. Now I am creating a choreographer called Ajit. I'll just register quickly. I'll just register another choreographer. Now I will create a choreographer called Vijay and register. It is registered. So now let us create another choreographer. Now I'll create a choreographer called Abdul, register, and it is registered successfully. Finally I'll create a choreographer. Now I'll create a choreographer called James and click register. So now choreographer is registered successfully. So now I have created these 5 types of choreographers: JP for western dance, Ajit for modern dance, Vijay for jazz dance, Abdul for hip hop dance, James for ballad dance. So I'm just saying you for your reference. So I'll just create some other users now. I'll go to the user part now. So in the user part, as I don't have any users, I'll just create new users now immediately. So just go to the new user, click here. So similarly, whatever we did it for the choreographer part, I'll just create a name called XX for the user. I'll just register for this user with their name, password, dance type, email, gender, their date of birth information, address and the mobile number, and register. So now this user is registered successfully. Similarly, I'll create some other users quickly. So now similarly, I have created users called XX, YY, ZZ, AA, BB from the all these types of dance type. So I just showing you that not to have any confusion. So just it will be easily known to you. So in case if you wanted to give some other names, you can give. For just easy purpose, I have just named it and I'm just showing in the notepad. So now I will log in into the now user login. So now I'll just log in into the user page by giving the email ID and the password of the user, any user, and just log in with the first user XX. Now login. So now after login, you can see the user login successful, and now this is the user welcome page. So in the user, we have options of book choreographer, view booking status, view attendance, view reward, feedback options. So first let me go to the view choreographer. So just select view choreographer. So now here you can see the choose dance type. So any user whoever logged in, they can select the dance type whichever they wanted. They wanted a ballad dance, hip hop dance, jazz dance, modern dance, western dance. So if I select western dance, now you can see I already registered 5 different choreographers, but it shows only JP because JP is registered with the western dance. So that's what it is showing, JP user. So now coming back, I'll just go to the ballad dance. Now in the ballad dance, you can see it is showing choreographer James. You can see James I already registered with the ballad dance, so it shows the particular dance type choreographer only. If you go to hip hop, you can see Abdul name is shown because it has been registered with the hip hop. So similarly, the jazz dance, you can see Vijay name is given the choreographer, so as we have given it in the during the registration. So in this way you can see the all the choreographer names in the particular their dance type, and the user can able to book it. So you can add any number of choreographers, and according to that it will be chosen. So for this XX, what I'm going to do, I'll just go to western dance, I'll just select this choreographer and let me book it. So once after clicking the book, it will be navigated to the dance form. Here they need to enter their username, the booking date. So for example, if it is they wanted this today, they just select the date today or tomorrow. Accordingly the calendar, you can just select that. So for example, here I'm just showing you today's date 30/3/2024. For sample, I'm just entering the email ID. Here booking type, I'm just selecting home or studio. You can select if you wanted home or studio. So just go and select studio. For this case, I'll just enter the address here. So mobile number and the student strength. The student strength should be between 1 to 30. I'll just enter 1. So this is the form I'm entering for the user X and book it. So now you can see the booking is successful and click OK. So now if you go to the booking status, so now already the user has booked the choreographer. Let me go to the view booking status. So now you can see the booking status that is allocated for the choreographer JP, dance type, date, and you can see the address, and you can see the status here as waiting, because the choreographer should approve it, then only the status will be changed to approved here. Until that it will be in the waiting state. So now let me log out. I'll log in into the choreographer JP's choreographer account. I'll just log in into that particular account and log in. So now after logged into the choreographer, this is the welcome page for the choreographer. So in this choreographer, we have options of view bookings, add attendance, view attendance, send rewards, view feedbacks, etc. Let us see all this one by one. First, let me go to the view bookings part. So just select the view bookings. So now you can see the booking made by the user XX, what is the dance type, the date, address, and yes, you can see the option of accepting it. So now let me click accept. So now there is no any booking status because the user has already, the choreographer has accepted the user request. So now let me log out. I'll go to the user page. So in the user page, if you go to the view booking status, now you can see the status is now changed from waiting to the booked state. So now the status booking status we have seen. So now let us see the next part. So let me go to the choreographer part. So in the choreographer part, I'm logging into the JP's choreographer account. So now here, now we have seen the view bookings part. Next part is add attendance, just like the add attendance. So now in this add attendance part, what I'm going to do, I'll just give the present for this user and submit it. So now attendance is added. So go to the view attendance part. Here they can see the view attendance of the username, date, attendance, and the who that choreographer dancer made the attendance, and you can send it. And here we have option of sending the rewards to the user. So you can just add some reward points. So here you can see the name JP is already, XX is the user who has already booked for it is being displayed here. We cannot add enter anything. So here in the reward points, you can just enter any reward point. For example, I just give reward points 80 for this user and send. So now the reward point is sent. If you, and then the next final option is view feedback. So there is no any feedback currently provided, so it is empty. So now let me log out and go to the user part. So now the XX user is logged into the account. So now they go to the view. We already seen the book choreographer view booking status. Next one is view attendance. Just go to the view attendance part. They can enter their name and they can see the attendance. So attendance made on the date, and what is the attendance, present or absent, and who was the choreographer made the attendance. And then go to the view rewards point. They can see the reward points made to the user, and who is the choreographer and what is the reward point. Finally, they can provide the feedback. So just select the feedback option. So here they can select the dancers who are available. So currently JP dancer is available, so just select the JP dancer, and they can give the rating. So let me give excellent, and let me give good coach, and let me click submit. So now the feedback is submitted successfully. Now let me log out. I'll go to the choreographer JP's account and show you the feedback that is entered by the user. So the final option is view feedback. So now you can see, earlier the feedback was empty. Now you can see the feedback ID. Every feedback is created with the unique ID, that is feedback ID, and user name, choreographer name, rating, commands, and the date of the review and the time of it. So when the review was made, so everything has been shown here. So let me log out and I'll go to the admin part now. So let me go to the admin part. So admin username and password both are admin and admin, and then click login. So now this is the home screen for the admin part. So in the admin we have various options of view choreographer, view users, view booking, view attendance, view rewards, view feedback, graph, all these options. Let me see one by one. First, if you go to the view choreographers, you can see all the choreographers who are registered into the system. You can see all the choreographers because admin has the rights of all things, so they can see all the choreographers. So as we did earlier with this all these dance types, so you can see the choreographer name for the Western dance, Ajit with modern dance, Vijay with jazz dance, Abdul with hip hop dance, James with ballad dance. All the details are shown here. And if you go to view users part, you can see all the users that is registered here. As I said, I have created user with the XX, YY, Z, AA, BB. So in this way you can create any number of users and that will be displayed here. And next option is view bookings. So if you go to view bookings, bookings made by all the users will be shown here. Currently we have booked one thing that is shown here. So now let me log out and show you with the other booking part. So now let me log out. I'll go to the another user. For example, I'll just go to the user YY now. So now let me log in with the user YY and log in into the system. So this time I'll go to the book choreographer. I'll just select this ballad dance now. So James is the choreographer. You can want that, you can book it. And before that, I'll just show you that allocation part. So just if you go to the Western dance now, you can see the JP user. So if the user tries to book on the same day, what happens? Let me show you that. So see YY I'm giving the same day. JP is already booked on this date, but I am giving the same date from YY. So now I'm just entering all the details, address, all these details I'm just entering. Student strength, I'll just click book. So now you can see the message, slot not available, please try on different date, because that choreographer is already booked on that particular date. So this is what I wanted to show you, so that I have selected that dance step. So now coming back to this YY, as I'm going to select this ballad dance. So James is the user. There is no one has selected this, so let me enter the username. Let me enter the date as 33/2025, email ID, booking type, address, mobile number, and student strength, and click book. So now you can see the booking is successful. So now if you go to view booking status, it is waiting because the James user should approve it. So now let me log into the James account from the choreographer and go to the view bookings part. you can see the booking made by the user YY and accepted. So now if it is accepted, I'll just add attendance. So let me select the attendance as absent. So now you can see the attendance is absent. If you go to view attendance, you can see the attendance made by the dancer James for the user YY is absent. And you can add reward points for the user. Let me add reward points as 20. And if there is no feedback made, so that is empty. So now if you go to the user YY, so now if you go to that user, you can see the booking status is booked. They can see the attendance. So if you just enter the name, you can see the attendance is absent. Go to the view reward points, you can see all the users reward points. So JP has got 80 reward points, James has got 20 reward points. If you go to the view feedback, they can give the feedback to the dancer. Just let me select the James and let me give good, nice coach. I'll just enter submit feedback. So now you can see the feedback is submitted successfully. So now let me log out. And now if you go to the admin part and let us see the view bookings, you can see all the bookings made by the this user. If the user part, they can see only the bookings made by the user, and the choreographer part, they can see the bookings only made to them. But in admin part, they can see all the bookings that is made by all the user to all the choreographer. And in attendance part also, they can see all the attendance of the users. And if you go to review reward points, they can see all the reward points given to the user. And if you go to the view feedbacks also, they can see all the feedbacks of all the choreographers that is given by the user. And finally, in the graph part, this is a dynamic graph. So you just click the graph part. So here you can see James has got one booking and JP has got one booking. So it is showing equally. So here you can see James, JP. So you can create any number of choreographers. The graph will be modified. I'll show you that part now. So now let me log out. I'll just go to the user, another new user which are not given. So let me give ZZ user. I'll just go to the choreographer. I'll just select jazz dance now. I'll just select this jazz dance and let me select the booking date as tomorrow 31st/3. I'll just show you this part now by entering the details of this, and let me give studio and let me give address, mobile number, student strength. I'll give book. So now booking is successful. Now let me log out. I'll go to the choreographer account, Vijay, to accept it. Now if you go to the view bookings part, you can see the user is at booking. Let me accept it. So now I have accepted the booking. So now let me log out from this part. I'll go to the admin part. So to show the dynamic graph, so let me go to the graph part now. If you see now, earlier there was only James and JP. Now you can see Vijay is another booking made. So you can see each one has one booking, so it is equal now. So now let me log out. Finally, I'll just go to the another user. For example, I'll just go to user AA. I'll just go to the book choreographer. I'll just book JP user. I'll just give these details and book it. So now booking is successful. Now let me log into the choreographer JP. And go to the view bookings. Let me accept this booking. So now let me log out and go to the admin part. So now JP has got two bookings. So if you go to the graph part, you can see, if you go to the graph part, you can see the graph now. James has got one booking, Vijay has got one booking, and you can see the graph now changed. The number of bookings is 2. JP has got 2 bookings. So in this way, the dynamic graph is shown here. You can add any number of choreographers and any number of bookings. According to the bookings made, the graphs will be modified here. So now we have seen all the options. Now in the admin part, we have seen all the options of view choreographer, view users, view bookings we have made, view attendance, view rewards, view feedback, and graph. Everything we have completed. So finally, let us complete it by seeing the frequently asked question for this project. So the first question is, what is the online dance studio choreographer booking system is about? So the main concept of this online dance studio choreographer booking system is a digital platform that allows users to book the choreographer based on their preferred dance style. And also choreographers can manage their bookings, mark attendance, and assign the rewards and see the feedback kinds of things in a digitally with the web-based application. So who can use this system? So the system has 3 main roles or entities: user, choreographer, and admin. Next question, how does the user registration process work? So user register by providing their name, password, dance type they wanted, email and gender, date of birth, address, and mobile number. Next, what dance types are available for booking? Currently we have added western dance, modern dance, jazz dance, hip hop dance, ballad dance. How does the booking system work? So the user selects their preferred dance type, and they can see the available choreographers and proceed for the booking by providing the date and other things. If the Saturday days is already booked by other user, the system will be prevent the duplicate booking. They will not allow the booking on that particular date. Next question, how can user track their booking? So they can see view booking status. In the view booking status, it will be a waiting state till the choreographer is accepted. Next question, how is attendance managed? So choreographer can manage the attendance based on the scheduled date, and they can mark the attendance are present or absent, and those details will be viewed to all the users, a choreographer, and the admin part. What is the reward system? So generally this reward system is choreographer can allocate reward points based on their attendance or the participation. So those details can be shown. And next question, can user provide feedbacks? Yes, we have ordered the option of providing the feedback by selecting the choreographer name, ratings based on 1 to 5 they can select, and then they can add their comments on it. Finally, what functionalities does the admin have? The admin have and view all the users and choreographer. They can see the booking, attendance, and reward points. They can see the graphical analysis of the bookings made, number of bookings made to the which choreographer has the highest booking and which choreographer has lowest booking. Those details can be seen in the graphical format in the graph part. So this is about the frequently asked question, and this is all about the project online dance studio choreographer booking system using Java. And thank you for watching.